back to my channel. I'm your girl Lolo Alexis, and if you are new here, this is the Sisters Chat Room where I talk everything fragrance, fashion, fitness, and faith, but mainly just fragrance, honestly, and anything that makes you feel luxurious, fancy schmancy, and just living the best possible life that you possibly can live. Okay, so hit subscribe, share with a friend, and stay tuned for all of the topics coming up for 2025. But today, let's just dive right into what I'm going to discuss. This is another dupe or do not topic piece for Sunday. And I want to talk about Bianco Latte because it's viral. Everybody has talked about it all 2024. You know, it's this beautiful caramel lactonic fragrance that everyone just keeps adding to cart, right? Now, I'll be honest with you, when I read the notes, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. Let me see. I got a decant, and yes, it's a beautiful, light, lactonic, sweet, fluffy fragrance that I feel has moderate performance, moderate projection. It's not really a sillage scent. It's more so like that scent bubble, but you know, performance-wise, I used to get about 4 to 5 hours on my skin, and I'm like, okay, I like it, but do I love it enough to pay that price point? Which again, it's not terribly expensive. You can buy Bianco Latte between $120 to $150 depending on if you find a good sale. So it's not the most grotesquely priced niche fragrance on the market. But I have some alternatives for you that I feel like are equally as delicious, if not better, than the OG. So stay with me and let's break this down, okay? My first contender for a Bianco Latte-esque fragrance is none other than Eclair by Lattafa. Honestly, Eclair to me smells super similar. It has the same DNA, the same notes. The only thing I will say about Eclair is let it macerate. When I first got Eclair, I wasn't necessarily blown away by the fragrance right out the bottle. It was very, very faint, very, very light. I didn't get the lactonic creaminess that everybody was just bragging about. I didn't get any of the caramel. I didn't get any of the vanillic notes that just made everybody just like, oh my gosh, it's so good, it's so good. I just didn't get it. It was very weak when I picked it up and did the first spray test. But after about, I would say a month, she really started coming into herself, okay? The other thing that I will also say, to me, Lattafa's Eclair has a bit more of an alcoholic opening. I don't know what oil or fragrance oil they use to create Lattafa's Eclair, but I definitely think it's a beautiful scent once it starts to transform on your skin. So you got to give it a minute. It's not one of those, in my opinion, that just comes straight out the bottle smelling beautiful. I know everybody on TikTok, rest in peace TikTok. I know everybody on TikTok raved about it just being phenomenal out the bottle. That just wasn't my experience with Eclair right out the bottle. But over time, she's beautiful. Now, I will say of the three that I'm going to talk about today, Eclair, in my opinion, smells almost identical to Bianco Latte. It performs a bit better, but it's very, in my opinion, a skin scent. It's very scent bubbly. It is not a beast mode fragrance. It is warm and cozy, and it is non-offensive for anybody who enjoys having like a faint gourmand, a gourmand that is not necessarily a powerhouse that's going to just blow everybody's socks off when you enter the room. That is not what Eclair does. Eclair is definitely for if somebody's up close and personal with you and they're like, you smell tasty. Like, I can't really put my finger on it. You smell warm. You smell cozy. You smell like a beverage. I can't really put my finger on it. That's what Bianco Latte does for me. It literally, to me, smells like warmed, steamed, frothed milk with a bit of cinnamon, or like condensed milk, like Carnation's condensed milk, but a fainter scent of it. Like, not extremely like condensed milk, but it gives that kind of essence, okay? Next is one that is a bit stronger that I absolutely adore. That is Mimic's 163. Okay, now this one was definitely inspired directly by Bianco Latte. I just have to spray some on. Look at the atomizer. I love Mimic's atomizers. They're just so good. This one though, oh my gosh. Immediately out the bottle is a creamy caramel delicious beast. And it's Compound 163, a blend of gelato gourmands. And the perfume concentration is 20%. So one thing that I love about Mimic is that the perfume concentration is at the extrait level. So with that, you get a very powerful, long-lasting fragrance for a fraction of the cost, okay? I will never, ever not have a Mimic fragrance in my collection because of the fact that they are beast mode to me. This one right out the bottle gives a beautiful caramel vanillic cloud. Like this one, more than Eclair, gives that caramel vanillic cloud that I think Bianco Latte is, but this gives it on steroids, okay? I have to spray some more because I'm smelling it on myself and I just, This one is so delicious. It's just creamy. It's silky. It's blended extremely well. The caramel and vanilla and muskiness of this one and the lactonic properties are just absolutely stunning. Y'all see I did a humongous spray, okay? Because I really love how this one smells. This on me lasts about 8 to 9 hours. Again, it has more of a sillage than Lattafa's Eclair. They cost about the same. This one, I want to say, is $49. Now, the only difference is the 1.7 ounce. Eclair is a 3.3. It's 100 milliliters, but this one is more potent and it is stronger out the bottle. So to me, if you want something that less is more in terms of you don't have to use as much to get the same effect, I would go with Mimic. It's so good, y'all. Like, I can't even explain. It is so good. You literally get that just dessert cookie caramel cakey fragrance that Bianco Latte is to me. Like, you just get it, but subtly, because I'm a sophisticated gourmand girl, so I don't really like to smell super literal like food, but this gives that lactonic essence that Bianco Latte is on steroids, okay? It is so silky, so in your face, lasts such a long time, and like I said, it's an extrait perfume concentration, so you cannot go wrong with Mimic. I will put the exact product website link in the description because y'all need to just try it and look around at their other product offerings, because immediately yes, okay? Immediately yes with this one. Last but not least, y'all, is Cream Velvet, okay, by Caldage. I have received this like 2 weeks ago. I kept it in the box so that we can just take this out together, okay? First of all, this one is my favorite. This one literally is my favorite of the three. This is a beast. This is adult. This is sophisticated. This is so creamy. This is so biscuity, lactonic, yummy honeyness, okay? So one thing I did leave out on the other two from Bianco Latte's inspiration is I don't feel like they captured the honey note that Bianco Latte has in it, because it's a honey, vanilla, caramel, lactonic fragrance. Cream Velvet, however, plays up that honey. Now, if you don't like honey and you think honey is a little too sweet for you of a note, then I definitely would suggest sticking with the other two. But if you like honey like I like honey, baby, this one is it. So you can layer, honestly, with this one and Mimic. I just wanted to show you guys the atomizer on the Caldage. It's giving $400 fragrance. But this one, baby, I'm so glad I have no other perfumes on. because I'm about to smell like a caramel latte, a caramel macchiato from Starbucks with the whipped cream. Cream Velvet is literally so powerful. So, so, so powerful and so silky. They literally took the DNA of Bianco Latte, matured it, added some extra vanilla, right? Some extra like cream. It's got a nice little coconut note in here, just a smidge of it, and honey. And baby, they blew it up. This lasts on me 45 business days. Like, I literally could spray this on my skin after I did my skin's prep with my creams and oils until the next morning, even after showering. So as much of a powerhouse you can get, this is what Cream Velvet does. And it is so sophisticated. Like, it literally captures the essence of that caramel and vanilla so well. It smells like pure vanilla paste, like vanilla bean paste with like organic caramel. I've smelled organic caramel, but it's just like so pure. Like, the way that the notes and the sweetness hits in this one is so pure. If you don't want to pay the $150 for Bianco Latte, but you want something that is extremely beast mode, a hair sweeter, a hair creamier, and really, really last on your skin, Cream Velvet is absolutely that girl. Like, don't get me wrong, she lasts super long, and I don't know if it's an extrait level because it's very similar to the longevity of the Mimic concoction. But when I tell you guys that this one really does it for me, this one does it for me. It's sold out so quickly on the Talk Shop, okay? Before TikTok shut down, people literally ate this up, because if you got it from Aroma Concepts or somewhere else faster and smelled it, people were buying backup bottles. Like, it's literally that good. I cannot overhype Cream Velvet enough. I have no desire for Bianco Latte because I have Cream Velvet. No, Bianco Latte was good. And of course, if you want to support the niche brand because it's niche, then I absolutely overstand. But if you're just looking for a honeyed caramel, vanilla, lactonic scent in that same range for an affordable price point, the three that I've named will definitely get you there. But I will have to be biased and say Cream Velvet is my absolute favorite. So these are my three favorites for your dupes. Dupe all of them. If you love Eclair, stick with Eclair. But if you want to explore outside of Eclair, these are two other options that I just think do absolutely amazing. So I hope you found this video helpful. If so, give me a like, give me a comment. And until next week, where we talk about some other beautiful scents in my fragrance collection that I think you guys will absolutely adore. All right now, bye-bye.